Hello, welcome to episode 3 of MoneyMasters. Today I'm going to be bringing you a free-to-play method that's been highly demanded. We're going to be showing you how to use money keys, which do bring in around 500k per hour. So it's pretty good for a money-making method in free-to-play. And the great thing is there is very few requirements for this, so stick around if you want to know how to make some good cash. But first, a quick warning, this method does involve travelling inside the wilderness and quite deep as well, so please do not bring items you cannot afford to lose, as you could get killed and then you'd be crying and I would laugh at you probably. That sounds harsh. I'm not a mean person, but be careful, don't go in there if you don't want to lose your stuff. But yeah, here's your setup. You need 23 money keys per inventory. I do recommend buying these in advance because they do take quite a while to buy, even at above mid prices. You don't really need any items on you because they will just be weighing you down, so and in free to play you don't have any weight reducing items, but if you are a member you can of course bring weight reducing items to help you keep running for longer. So here's your items you need. You require a gem bag. This is to hold some of the loot that you get from the chest that you open with the money key. You of course need the money key itself. You need 23 of those per inventory, and of course you also need a knife and a hatchet in your tool belt. Don't bring them in your inventory, put them in your tool belt to save inventory space. And to use all these items you need 25 crafting and dungeoneering for the gem bag, and you will also need 57 wood cutting, which is why you have the hatchet, and this is to make a canoe to get up into the wilderness. I do recommend 43 per hour as well, just so you can protect melee against some lesser demon attacks which you will encounter in the wilderness. So let's break down the money. It's cost 5,018 for the money key at today's prices, and from the loot you will get uncut gems, mithril bar, mithril dagger, anchovy pizza, a few runes and some coins. But because of inventory restrictions you won't be bringing back the mithril dagger and anchovy pizza. They will be left on the floor, meaning you'll get a total income of 9,251 per chest, which is a profit of 4,233 per key. So let's get onto the calculations of how this has all been worked out. So if you're just using the money key on its own, you'll be able to do 72 keys per hour. That's without the gem bag. That means you can do 6 trips per hour and you'll pull in just over 300k per hour. But if you're using the gem bag, you'll of course get a lot more. You'll be able to do 115 chests per hour at 5 trips an hour, which will give you a total profit of 486k. If you're a member and you want to use this method though, you will make a lot more money due to having agility, which will obviously increase your run energy restoration rate. You'll be able to use summoning familiars and also additional teleport and transport options, so it really is going to be a lot better if you are a member. But if you're not a member, then here's your profit calculations. It's simply chest loot minus the dagger plus the pizza cost minus the key price. So let me just go over that. Dagger plus pizza, and then you subtract that from the chest loot, and then you subtract the key price from that amount. It's a bit confusing, but hopefully that's made sense. And hourly profit, as usual, is just profit times by quantity per hour. So let's just show you how you'll be getting there. You'll start off in Lumbridge Bank, and you'll be using the altar if you need to, and then you'll have your keys, and then you'll walk up to the canoe spot, and then take your canoe all the way up until level 35 or 36 wilderness, I'm not quite sure which one it is. And then you'll follow the route I've drawn on the map through the lava maze and then up to the closed chest, and then you'll use your keys all there. So that's enough explaining. Let's jump in game, show you how this all works. Right guys, here I am in Lumbridge Bank. I'm just going to use the bank booth and get 23 keys out for you. 23? Nope, that's 22. 23, there we go. So now head down outside the bank, head down the staircases. And then head outside of the castle. If you've not got a hatchet or knife in your tool belt, then I do recommend putting one in there, obviously to save inventory space, because otherwise you'll just be wasting 2 spaces which can be used to carry loot, and you don't want to be doing that. But if you need to use the altar, you can use the altar, because you'll need to be using protect from melee while in the wilderness looting the chest. So head outside the castle, up north, follow this route, and then you should see the canoe station here. So simply just click on it, and you will need 58 wood cutting to do this. If you don't have the requirement to do this though, you can alternatively just use Varrock teleports or similar and then walk up through the wilderness via that route. But if you're making a canoe, click the Whacker canoe, or however you want to pronounce that, and it should take around 30 seconds to make. It is quite a long process if you're using a bronze hatchet. So something to consider is if you want to maybe bring like an adamant hatchet, something cheap in your inventory to make the canoe quicker, and then you can simply drop that when you're in the wilderness. That might be worth considering, as this obviously is taking quite a while. Oh my god, hurry up. Oh, there we go. 150 woodcutting XP for that, not bad. But yeah, make the canoe, paddle it, and then click up here where it says Wilderness Pond. And just beware, once you go up here, there is no return. Via canoe anyway, that is. So look, you're up here. Oh god, don't PK me. I could PK him right now, but I'm not going to. But yeah, just a note about PKs. Obviously, we are quite deep in the wilderness. If you do see someone who looks like they're about to PK you, simply exit to lobby and just go to a different world, because it's not worth risking however much you're risking right now. It's not worth risking 105k for. But in all fairness, there's not really many KO'able weapons in free-to-play, so you don't have much to worry about. So yeah, just follow the lava maze along the south wall and then head west, and then you should eventually see a way in. There you go, here's the way in, and it's noted by these black knights and this web you need to slash. That's why you have a knife in your inventory, or in your tool belt I should say. Or if you have a stronger version to having knives in your tool belt, you can of course just bring a dagger or similar. Nothing too risky though, don't want to be losing bank. But yeah, as you can see, my run energy has already gone because we're in a free-to-play world. So I do really recommend having membership for this. I don't know, it is a good free-to-play method nonetheless. It just takes a while to walk around. So yeah, just make sure... Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Hang on. It's not this way, guys. It is not this way. I probably should have remembered which way it was, because I've done this a few times today. Yeah, follow this exact route. Don't do what I just did. And if you are a low level, you may want to bring some armor. It will make your trips take a bit longer, because you'll have obviously you'll be weighing more and you'll get less run energy, but it can be worth it because you'll be obviously protected somewhat from the monsters. But yeah, this is a long walk, I know. There's a graphic glitch here, look, walk through the floor. Yeah. There's actually another glitch here as well. You don't need to slash this web, you can just walk straight through it for some reason, look. Woo! I probably should report that, but... yeah, this is a very, very long walk, I know. But it's worth it when you get to the chest. And these are the lesser demons you'll need to be praying against. The chest is... there you can see the chest there. You just need to walk around here and through the gate. Alright, there are different methods to looting this chest, but the best thing to do, as far as I'm concerned, is just literally spam click the chest until you've used up all your keys. You will need to be quick because the loot will disappear after about 2 minutes. And it's also recommended to stick on protect from melee here. Yeah, literally just spam the chest and all the loot will go on the floor obviously, but don't worry about that. As long as you're quick, it won't disappear. You'll be noticing your keys are getting replaced by mithril bars, as that is the first loot that goes straight into your inventory. Just tank the demon. This is why you got prayer, because otherwise, even on me, they've got 99 defense, but it does still hit pretty hard with that armor on, so protect from melee is pretty recommended. So once you've done that, I just recommend dropping 8 items, any 8 items. It just saves, because now you'll be wanting to put the uncut rubies inside your gem bag, and it's just easy to do this 8 at a time. You can do more at a time or less at a time, it's up to you, but 8 at a time you can just, because it puts them all in at once, you see, look, use 1, puts them all in, so a good number is probably 8 or maybe more, I don't know. Whatever you feel comfortable with dropping, because you do need to be quick, because this will be disappearing in about a minute's time. Oh, my clicking's not very good today. Right, so you got all the gems in your bag. get the lore runes, the coins, the death runes and the chaos runes, and all the mithril bars. And you should be full. You know, you're leaving all the anchovy pizzas and the mithril daggers on the floor. If you do need to heal at all, then you can pick up a few anchovy pizzas and obviously eat them just to get a bit of life points, but I don't really need that, so I'm just going to head straight out of here and back down to civilization, I guess. But you obviously you cannot teleport after level 20 wilderness, so you do need to actually walk back down to level 20 wilderness, which is a bit of a pain. If you remember though, you can use an amulet of glory or similar to teleport after level 30 wilderness, and that can save a bit of time as well. So on the way out, just retrace your steps. Look at this little graphical glitch again. Woot woot through the floor. It's pretty cool, that. Which way is it? It's this way, I think. Yep. It's a maze. That's why they call it the lava maze. Oh dear. You know, I'm just going to speed this up, guys. This is incredibly boring, so super speed. That'll do, I guess. But a couple of tips, guys. If you are looking to do this, make sure you buy muddy keys well in advance, because there is quite a low supply of them. I've been trying to buy a few all day, and I think I've only managed to get about 120 today, so they are quite low supply. If you want to get your own though, you can get them by killing chaos dwarves, I think, and chaos dwogers, I believe, also drop them. That's if you want to not buy them yourself, but I would probably buy them because it is a lot quicker. We're nearly there, come on. It's worth it for the money though, walking all this way. Just trying not to let this spider attack you. And 20, go. Don't attack me, right, okay. We're back in Lumbridge, we're alive. That's a good thing. So now just head up into the bank and bank your stuff and see how much you've made. I don't know, I don't remember how much it is per inventory. I think it's about 60k per inventory, so it's good money. And that only took about 10 minutes as well, so should be able to make some decent cash here. Let's bank that, bang, no, we'll get those out again actually. 23 of those we had. So we used 23 keys, we got 23 of those. Empty the gem bag. There's all your gems. Don't know if they're all there, to be honest, but oh well. Well, we can just price check that. That's an approximate amount. There's probably a couple more gems inside the bag, I'm not sure. But yeah, we earned over 200k, and all we spent was how much did we spend? 115k. So we've nearly doubled our money in just under 10 minutes. So in just over 10 minutes, I should say. It's a good money making method. Make sure you buy the keys well in advance, because I've got an offer in and they aren't buying, and that's about 15% over mid, so they are quite low in supply. But if you want to gather your own, you can do. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been interesting and informative for you. We'll have more members and free-to-play guides on the way for you. But if you enjoyed this video, leave us a like. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.